Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Today I'm broadcasting live. We are going to create our final projects for the Advent calendar. There are over 13 projects that there's about 13 projects that I'll be sharing with you in a PDF for those that have purchased the Advent calendar. Advent calendar tutorial is available for $25 if you're just interested in getting the creative ideas. If you purchase the Advent calendar from me, you will receive the PDF for free. So all the links are right in this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Rosemary Massaro of Craft with Ro. So I'm very excited to share with you these final projects, and let's get crafting. Okay, so here is our Advent calendar, and our last video we revealed all of the items that are in here. So my projects today are going to be featuring at least three of those items that we revealed, but obviously we've duplicated using a lot more than just what we revealed. So here is our Advent calendar. If you have not checked out all the little doors and compartments at this point, we will share with you. So one was a bunch of these cute little dies, flowers, butterflies, a bunch of stuff. And then two, which I'm definitely running out of, was the 6x6 DSP. And three was a bunch of these beautiful gold sequins. Look how much product we still have. And I've made 13 projects. Actually, I've made more than that because I've had to duplicate some of those projects to go live with you. So here is these cute little gold etched labels. And then we had our stencil, which came with an adorable stencil brush. And 6 was these cute little puffy, I can't even get them out, but these puffy little stickers. You get 2 sheets of those. And 7 were these fun postage dies. 8 was our twine. We had it in blue and white and pretty in pink and white. And 9 was a ton. I used to call these PML. They're like memory and more cards, but they're double-sided, and you can see that I've taken advantage of quite a few of these. And then these accent pieces all came in there as well. And then 10 was some more bling, and they're so cute. They're little flowers, and there's little bows in there. We're going to be using those today, so I'm going to leave those out. 11 was some glitter glue. We're going to leave that out because we're going to be using that today. And 12 was these specialty paper. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but as you can see, there was about 6 sheets, I believe, in all, and I've obviously used some of them, maybe 4. I can't remember. And then all these adorable accent pieces as well. And that's it. So let's get crafting. I'm going to move this aside. I am going to check my Facebook right now to see who is joined me because I have not gotten my chat situation fixed. If you are joining me, please say hello. Let me know you're here. Okay, so our first card, which is going to be probably my most challenging card, is we're going to create another shaker card. I'm going to do this one up just a little bit because as you can see, my shakers aren't shaking very well. So I'm going to try to create a little bit of a different method to this. Again, all the instructions are going to be in your PDF. This is 4 1/4 by 11. And I'm just going to fold this in half, or you're going to score it at 5 1/2. And then we are taking our DSP I am going to line that up right there in the center. And this is going to go right in the center here. This is going to be our background. I ran out of the PML colors that I wanted, so we're just going to take, this is, I believe, Pretty in Pink. We're just going to add that to the center there. So here is where the trick comes in, and we're going to use my 2-inch circle punch. Nope, don't want it to slide. And then we are going to attach my 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 acetate, and I've really just taken some of the accent pieces that come from with our stamp sets, or you can just use your acetate that you have on file. So we're gonna just put adhesive all the way around so he sticks nice. Actually, I could have used that side. Too much pattern, I think. So we're going to use the solid side of our PML card. And then I'm taking our adhesive strips. Love these adhesive strips. And I am going to guide this all the way around, right around the edge, so that our gems do not fall out. And we don't want to leave any gaps around the edge here. And it looks like I need a small little piece. Like I said, we don't want any gaps, so we're going to tuck that really close inside there. I'm going to bring this around just like that. Doesn't want to cooperate, but I think it's lost its stickiness at this point. Let's cut another little piece. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a layer here, but I'm going to double it up. So it's just a little bit higher. And we're going to cut that to be right on the inside. We'll trim off any of the excess. I'm going to double this up just so it's a little bit higher than what the inside is. Honestly, I'm not positive that this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. So as you can see, I'm putting on 2 layers. And then we just have the bottom to do, double up. Sticking all over me. And one more. Oh, I forgot to take, that would help, right? Okay, we're gonna see what I did here. Gotta take off the sealing if you want it to stick. Okay, did it there. All right, let's get this trimmed off. Okay. So I haven't unpeeled the center yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these cute little gems. Hey Robin, how are you? Hi Wendy. Thanks for joining. And I am going to just place these right in the center here. So I wanted to share with you. So it's got little butterflies in there, little flowers, some stars, and there's actually a little bow, but I haven't seen one yet. And I have a habit of putting in way too many, so I'm going to stop right there. And then we're going to line this up. And we're going to line that up right in the center there. Up. Forgot, you got to make sure that you got a really good seal. There we go. See, I could have probably put a little bit more in there. And I'm just going to tuck my little pieces here so they don't show. There we go. All right, let me get these out of the way. See that? I almost dropped that bag. And then we're going to decorate the front of this. So I'm going to add this cute little leftover piece. Now I did not throw away any of my accent, my leftover DSP, just because of this. I wanted to make sure that I had some really nice accent pieces. Here is one of the dies, right? So I'm going to add this. And I'm going to add our, oops, little flower accent piece. These came in, I think, packet 11, door number 11, however you want to call it. Might be a little clogged. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to grab my pen. This comes with the fine tip glue applicator, and it works wonderful. I'm going to add that right there. Add our other piece. Oh, I already put the adhesive here, so this guy's going to go right here. And then I'm going to take this little flower, this extra little flower, we're going to add that right in the center here. For a nice little accent. And then, oh, I want to put this around here. Let's see if we can pull this up easily. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whew. All right. I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue right around the edge here. I'm going to add that right around the edge here. Look how pretty that is. So delicate. Then we will see if I can reapply these. There we go. Add a little bit more glue to here. Get hem centered. There we go. And then we have our little label piece, right? And I'm just going to put a sentiment right there. And I think I'm going to add always in my heart. So if you purchase it, you did receive this beautiful, beautiful stamp set. All these images plus all these sentiments. There we go. I am just going to use my Memento black ink. There we go. And there we go. Very pretty, very cute little, oh, they're still falling out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I wasn't positive that it was, I'm not sure why they're falling out. I have no creases in here whatsoever. But anyways, you do need it to, because some of these accent pieces are really thick, you need to double that up. But here is your shaker card. That is project number 10 that we've created. I am going to see what I can do to get all these little cute gems back inside. Midge, you're not late to the party. You're good. And it's being recorded, so always a good thing. All right, so we can get rid of some of these supplies here. I don't need these here anymore. Next, we are going to create a beautiful card, fun card. Again, in your kits, you're using the Memories and More cards. You're using the specialty paper that we received in there, the labels, some of those really fun accent pieces, right? And then our DSP and our twine. So here again, I cut this 4 1/4 by 11. And I'm just going to line that up like that. And then I'm going to take our pretty DSP paper, our specialty paper. I'm going to line that up just like that. Take our specialty paper. Now look, they're all double-sided, so you get to choose which side you want. Actually, I could have ended this card right like that, just by putting that card right there. But we are going to make it a little bit more elaborate. I'm going to add that right there. We are going to add this. We're going to make this a birthday card, I believe. I'm going to add the sentiment for someone extra special. And I am going to pick up, instead of the black, I'm going to pick up the Secret Sea. I'm going to add this with dimensionals. Now, I'm not one of those people that goes crazy with dimensionals because it's going to pop, it's going to be even, and oops, before I do that, I want to add this little accent piece here, left over again. And take advantage of our little cute little cherry. And because this is already popped up, I'm only putting the dimensionals towards the bottom here. Looks like I got 2 dimensionals. All right, we're going to add that right there. We're going to add our little bow. pre-made bow. And we are almost done. Now you do have the option, you can use these little sequins here, right? We can use our other gold gems here, or you can use your liquid sparkling glue. So when I opened mine, my top kept popping off. So I'm just going to go really careful here and make sure that it doesn't pop off. We're going to just add some of this liquid glue dots right here. Our little stickle bottle, big stickle bottle that they give you. And there you have it. We're going to let that dry. I am going to try to, there we go. Perfect. So there is project number 11. Set that aside to dry. Knowing me, I would set something right on top of it. And then our last card that we're going to make is a really fun card. Now, I obviously am working with the sample template in mind, but because I was running out of product, I could not make duplicates. So bear with me, guys. So this one is 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Again, cut down our DSP. And I'm using our pretty, look at this floral embossed paper, guys. Can you, is that picking up? It's gorgeous, right? And we're going to add this to Secret Sea accent. So this is 3 by 4, and this is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Nicely add that, line that up nicely. I die cut, stamped, and then die cut 2 flowers. And this is Secret Sea with Darling Duckling. This is Misty Moonlight, second generation with the Darling Duckling. So that's going to be our accent piece. And this is going to go right here. And we're going to use the sentiment, big thanks. And again, I'm going to use Secret Sea as my ink choice. Nicely centered. Thank you, Mint. I am going to pop this up with dimensionals again. Right? Fun, simple cards. Now you guys, when you're done, you're going to have a lot of product left over. And then we're going to add, I think I'm going to add this here. And When I'm not sure where to put the dimensional there, I'm going to put it right where I'm going to be placing. And this is going to get tucked underneath, so I'm not going to be putting a dimensional there. I'm going to just tuck that down right like that. And we're going to add some of our stickles. Oops. I want them to be circling like they were on my other samples. All right. And then we'll put another one, probably right there. At least my top isn't falling off. So I'm sharing that with you because I wanted to make sure that you are aware that that could happen. So be cautious. Practice on a separate paper first before you add your stickles. All right, so that is project number 12. I do have a project number 13 to share with you. However, we can't create it because I didn't have enough paper to recreate. But I wanted to share with you a 6x6. The instructions will be added to your PDF, but you're using the, we're using Darling Duckling 6x6 cardstock, right? And we're using the DSP, the 2 different accent pieces. And then I took the label and I embossed it. It says for someone extra special. And I added up one of our little puffy stickers right there. So this fits in a size frame. So I believe this frame is, where's my little speaker ruler that I've had out here all morning playing with. I'm not sure where I put it, but this is like a 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 frame, and this fits in here very nicely. So great little gift, accent piece. The frame that I have does not come with the hook, but you can purchase the hook. Mine just has the stand. So thought that was a nice creative idea to add to our collection. So let's review all of the cards that we've made, all the projects that we've made, not in any particular order, guys. Well, we could. So here is project 1. I'm going to zoom in on there. There we go. That's 1. That is number 2. Number 3 with the coordinating envelope. How pretty is that? My shaker card here, number 4. Number 5. That's with the stencil. Number 6 was the card in a box. Look how cute this little box is. Got a little card. Right? Perfect for that special person birthday gift. Actually, it could be used for any kind of gift. Oops. All right. We have another card featuring the postage stamps. Here we go, featuring the accent pieces and PML card and our labels. Again, all those pretty accent pieces. Again, that PML card. Here is another one, all using the accent pieces, our beautiful DSP. Again, another of those, I'm calling them PML cards because that's what Close to My Heart did. But they're calling them Memories and More cards. All right, and then today we created this beautiful card. Right, we're going to set that aside because it's still wet. And we created this card. And we created my shaker card, wherever I put that. here it is. That's one, and that's the other sample of it. And then we created a 6x6 page layout. So those are all the projects, guys, that I have to share with you. Thanks so much for joining me today. PDFs will be created and sent out probably by the end of today. So this is the final PDF that will be coming to you guys. So make sure you save it, print it, have fun recreating your 12 days of Advent calendar projects. I'm so glad that I was able to come through for you guys and make it happen. And for those that follow me on my private VIP group, Craft with Ro VIP group, please come join me Tuesday night. I'll be going live at 7 p.m. and we will be doing our month-end prize giveaways. Do you believe it? November is already over. Crazy. But I'm looking forward to giving away those special prizes for anybody that has placed their orders this month and participated in my challenges and so on and so forth. So thanks, guys, again so much. Enjoy your day. And if I don't chat with you or see you, please have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.